Do you know the sensor in your phone camera, is the same sensor as this camera? Did you know that? The sensor in your phone camera is the same as the sensor in this camera. So, it means this camera ina shoot kama simu. So simu yako ina shoot even better than the camera. So I'm just enlightening you because sensors ndio kitu yenye you determine how the quality of the image will be coming out of that particular camera. So sensor is very important because it is the gadget or that electronic device in a camera that converts that is able to convert that light into the image that the camera is able to see. So a sensor is very, very important. And when I talk about sensors and I'm telling you about this phone, I'm here today to just demystify some myth that every other time you just need a camera for you to be able, maybe a camera for you to be able to shoot. But it depends. What are you going to shoot? Yeah. Storytelling right now has not been limited to any kind of a camera. It is open and you can do it with any type of a camera as long as you're able to, you're good at expressing your story. So on today's episode, I'm here to share something. And this is a question I've gotten from many people. And one of my friends who shared this question, he's a teacher. And he was asking me because now saizi sasa kuna CBC, saizi ni CBE ama CBC, whichever the name. So right now education maybe how people teach imechange, imeanza kuleta ile form of people are teaching using videos. And now being that students are learning through videos, huyu mwalimu alikuwa anataka kujua what is the basic way that I can be able to record my video to be able to present it to students as a proper mechanism, as a proper product that they can use for learning. And then I was like, okay, tumefika hapo. And whatever I'm doing, actually, I'm teaching. And I can do teaching through online and through this space. And being that I'm in this space trying to bring knowledge or share knowledge, this is also teaching. So, aliuliza, what do I need? So now, this is to answer many teachers who are into the space of teaching na wanataka kuventure into video shooting so that they can be able to enhance their teaching and expressing their knowledge to students. So number one thing, I think you just need to understand camera work. And what you'll need first is, I can say you need number one, a camera or a phone and a laptop. Or if you have a good phone, generally, a very good phone, it can do for you all that work. You can be recording inside the phone, editing inside the phone, and yeah, present it. Okay? Now, when I talk about cameras, umekumbuka nikiongea, when I started I talked about cameras, ile kamera kubwa iko na sensor ya simu ndogo. So, the same way, you don't need very high end, as long as you have your message clear. So the first thing that I'll encourage you to do is know how to package that message, because I know some of us as teachers tunakuwaga na story mingi sometimes, na when we are teaching tunapata maybe tumedeviate, tumeenda into other stories which are not maybe making sense for the students. So first of all, just know how to package whatever you want to present. Package it nicely. So that one is like scripting it. Una script, you present it as a script. Then the next thing is just make sure that you have some good lighting. Good lighting, you can have a ring light, or ukishoot unasimama karibu na window where there is more light that can be able to come through the sensor of your camera, whether you're using a phone or a camera, ndio uweze ku express your teachings. But now shida ya light ya natural sometimes haiko very consistent, because cloud inaweza kuja inazima, so unangoja cloud ikuje ipotee then jua iwake hivyo. So inakuwa na bit of inconsistency. But if you can afford some good lighting, having a continuous lighting, or even the bulb of the house yenye ni iko powerful with some bit of continuous lighting, use that. Okay? Then another thing that you need to take in of is your sound. The sound that you are recording, it needs to be very, very clear. use microphones. I know there are these cheap microphones that we can be able to get. We connect on the phone and we use it we connect on the phone and do the presentation. So get some of these microphones. Some of them nimeweka hapa ndio hizi hapa. Hizi microphone. Hizi ni very very affordable. You can look for them because again, unajua sasa mtu anasema oh hizo vitu ni expensive. Sasa okay, basi sasa unataka aje? Juu sasa kama unaona ni expensive basi uachane na hiyo venture. Wacha mtu mwingine afanye. But however, I'm just here to encourage you. Sometimes you might not maybe have the gears yet, but now look for a quiet space. Kuna ile quiet space, quiet room, watoto wamenyamaza huko nini, just go there and record. So the sound inaweza toka ikiwa iko clear. Venye tu watu wa TikTok, sometimes people record the videos. So have that in mind and make sure that you are able to also connect with your audience, with the kind of stories that you are doing, with the kind of lessons that you are passing through to your audience. Let it be very clear and wacha isikike. Because unaona kama saizi hata mimi venye nafanya saizi, I'm teaching you and I'm sharing with you some of the knowledge. If my sound is not clear, you can't be able to understand what I'm talking about. Okay? Then the other thing is you need to have some bit of editing skills. They're very important. Yes, you can be editing on your phone or you can be editing using a laptop. So ukisha record your video, get softwares zenye zinaweza kusaidia kuedit. So of course, sometimes you might be using CapCut kama unatumia phone or maybe even a laptop, and maybe other softwares like Adobe Premiere Pro, Final Cut, and Wondershare, Filmora, and there are many other editing softwares that are there to be able to cut these simple videos that you can be able to upload and share as educational materials. Okay? And then maybe the other thing that you need to also have is the knowledge of aesthetics. Yeah, production design. Guys, production design is very important because hey, usiende tu kusimama mbele ya curtain. Zile kunojua kwanza watu wanasimama mbele ya curtain zile za maua. Alafu unakuja una present your case and then people are like every time they are distracted kuna kitu ina move hapo kwa curtain, ama umesimama mahali na the place is very busy and because the camera you are using and the lens that you are using haina ile shallow depth of field or focal length yenye inaweza kusharpen the subject, blur the background. So unapata every time watu wanakimbizana huko kwa background unaona mtoto ndo ule amepita huko na masahani anaenda jikoni. So another thing, production design is very important when you're doing, when you're intending to carry out video production for easy educational content. So make sure you choose somewhere. Tena usichoose tena place yenye tena ni white like inakaa boring. Try to put something. Si hata mimi hapa nimejaribu jameni. Si mna ni watch nimejaribu, right? Yeah, niambieni hapo kwa comment section. So having done all this, I think you will be at a better position to record your videos comfortably. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Usianze kufanya kitu una feel Willy Kenya ali explain pale kwa video maybe sijaget yote ama Kenya nimeelewa, unashindwa like how will you implement it. Now I'm giving you an opportunity. You can be able to reach out, we can be able to have a discussion and one-on-one discussion so that at least uweze kufanya kitu mzuri. Yeah, that is the most important thing because I know most of us hatujui, tumepatana tu na hizi mambo za video saa hizi, and most of the time unapata in a school setup the head teachers or the principals they demand teachers to be doing a lot of things, yet hawana hiyo time pia ya kwenda kusoma. So I'm here also trying to offer the lessons online so that wewe uweze ku learn. In as much as you'll be continuing with your work, utaweza pia kuwa na hii position ya kulearn, kuweza ku-understand how you can be able to do your videos better. So what I've said is understand camera, at least jua camera angles, shooting, and number 2, proper lighting. Number 3, good, very good sound. Number 4, good, learn some bit of editing. Then number 5, just make sure that you also have a knowledge about a bit of editing and production design. So those are very key things and elements that you need to understand when you are shooting the video. So I hope mwalimu rafiki yangu nimekujibu, si ndio? Yes, mwalimu mwenzangu nimekujibu. You know, he teaches something else in high school, so he doesn't teach things to do with media. So I decided now let me I offered him the lessons one-on-one, and after that I said I can help other many teachers who are into this space. And if whatever I've said maybe bado una feel haija make sense, kindly reach out to my number. We can have a conversation so that niweze kujua what exactly do you want to know, what exactly do you want to learn, and what do you have, and whatever you have, can it be, can we use whatever you have to tell the story, or maybe to just record that video and be able to present that product to the students. Yes. Well, having said all this, guys, right now there's something called AI. Oh, AI is here with us. We have watu wako na ChatGPT, watu wako na Gemini for Google, watu wako na DeepSeek, watu wako na Meta AI for Facebook, and for both Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Guys, let's engage this AI, because they are very good assistants when it comes to when you ask them questions, but make sure you also know how to do some bit of prompting, because prompt engineering ndio kitu pia watu wamefanya nini, wameshindwa kujua, and especially people of our age, millennials and the Gen X. Vitu zingine za AI zinakaa hapo zinatulemea. So please, be ready to ask and learn. Wacha kujifanya unajua sana, yet unaenda unalemewa inakukwamia. So just make sure you ask and know how to do some bit of prompt engineering or prompting the AI to give you details or information of how you can, whatever information you want to derive from it, inaweza kutafutia. Because now when you feed it wrong information, it gives you wrong information. That is, it applies on computers, garbage in, garbage out. It doesn't matter. So learn how to do some bit of prompting when you're prompting for content, and even when you ask it anything. So even right now, you can ask it a lot of things that entails video production. Just tell it, I'm a teacher, or as a teacher, I want to record a video for my class members. What are some of the things that I need to have in place for me to be able to record a very nice professionally done video? So when you do that, when you type that on ChatGPT or you type that on Meta AI, it can be able to produce for you suggestions. And when you get the suggestions, you continue engaging with it on the same chat. Ikupatie maybe more details of what it is trying to explain. Or maybe it is something you've not understood, it can give you more details. And it will be something that it will really, really help you on when it comes to these things that you don't understand. Because also myself, I use it so much because it really helps me on maybe doing a lot of planning and a lot of generating some ideas that I want to generate, na maybe nimekwama. So AI has been a good assistant, and they're really helping. So of course I know we'll never replace any human touch with, or human advice with AI, but use AI as an assistant to help you not get stuck. Okay? Thank you so much. So until next time, stay tuned and stay put as we continue with the conversation, journey of a filmmaker, and also just trying to understand. And if you have anything or any question that you would want us to have a discussion about, or any topic you'd want me to cover or highlight, please reach out to the number and let's have a conversation. And I know we are going to get empowered and get enlightened. Thank you so much, and until next time, cheers.